Right, we're here in the Portobello Road and we're joined by Small Business Saturday and lots of people because it's Lovely Local Market Fortnight. And the first person I'm going to introduce is Councillor Chris Rosling-Josephs, the President-elect of NABMA, the National Association of British Market Authorities. Chris.
Hello and welcome to this wonderful event that we're having here today. It's all part of trying to regenerate markets and make markets special. Love Your Local Market Fortnight 2015 is not just about a fortnight of markets but about the whole range and the whole year of markets. This year there's 150 years of the Portobello and Golborne Market, which is absolutely fantastic. Markets are a cornerstone of our communities in Britain. And we should love and cherish them, not just for a fortnight but for the whole year. And it's absolutely fantastic that we're here today. We have many partners within markets, not just the small businesses. There's the National Federation of Market Traders, because without the traders we wouldn't be able to have those small businesses that then grow and create and are a cornerstone of the retail economy within the country. Can I also say that markets are going through a change within the country. They are being revitalised because people are suddenly realising that supermarkets are not the be-all and end-all, that they can get greater variety of goods and services at their traditional markets than ever before. I think now is my turn to introduce Mark Atkinson, who's Small Business Saturday. We've got Michelle, who's going to talk about the small businesses. So, Michelle.
Thank you very much, Chris. Hi, I'm Michelle from Small Business Saturday. I'm National Campaign Director, and it's really amazing to be here today at Portobello's. Thank you very much to Lovely Local Market and Portobello for having us here today. Surrounded by small businesses, so we're feeling extremely at home, which is marvellous. Small Business Saturday this year is on the 5th of December. It's a day to support, inspire and promote small businesses, and it's a day of discovery, a moment of discovering small businesses that then you'll go and support and love for the rest of the year. And we are discovering lots of small businesses here today at Portobello Market. We launch our Small Biz 100 in 2 weeks. So what we do every year is we celebrate 100 small businesses in the 100 days running up to Small Business Saturday, and we are super keen to have some market traders in our Small Biz 100 this year, so we're out talking about that today and promoting that really exciting initiative. So I think that's quite enough from me, and I'd like to pass on to Mark and talk about the 150-year anniversary.
Well, I'll talk about that and a couple of other things, I hope. So Portobello started around 1865. We don't know exactly, but it's near enough. And it's changed a lot throughout its history. One of the things that's a distinctive feature of Portobello Market today is that it is, according to a study that came out a few weeks ago, Britain's most independent shopping area. And the thing about regenerating markets or revitalizing markets is that we feel we're pretty vital, but sometimes people forget that, or they don't know what we actually currently have here. They think, maybe they visited here a long time ago, or they've read something in a newspaper, and Portobello, in fact, it's many, many different things, and it's many things to many people. For Love Your Local Market this year, we're doing themed shopping tours, and most of the people who've signed up for those, in fact, are local residents. And I've myself taken places yesterday and today, and I'll be doing it again next Friday and Saturday. That they didn't know about, they've never seen before. They didn't know that you can get bespoke spectacles made, exactly how you want them. That you can find, some vintage jackets in the shop where Jimi Hendrix bought the iconic jacket that everyone knows from all the images. Anyway, we have about 300 or so independent shops here. We have 300 or more traders on the market that the council manages. There are 2 other markets. There are dozens of antiques arcades with hundreds of traders in them. And we just want everybody to know about that and come here and appreciate it and celebrate it and love it as much as we do. I'm going to introduce you to Brendan, who's the managing director of Epic CIC, and one of the great things that they do is a thing called Market and Enterprise Launchpad, bringing aspiring young traders into the market with new ideas, creative businesses, and it's a really fantastic project.
Thanks very much. Brendan O'Keefe, and I'm the managing director of a brand new company called Epic CIC. We're a social enterprise based in Kensington and Chelsea, and what a social enterprise does is that any money it makes, it reinvests in its business in order to further its mission. And our mission is to help young people to fulfil their potential. That's what we're about, that's what drives us, that's what motivates us. And young people have fantastic potential, but not necessarily always the understanding of how things work in order to ensure that potential is realised. So what we do in Epic CIC is we provide services that help young people to achieve their ambitions and to achieve their goals. And as Mark said, one of our projects is the Market Enterprise Launch Programme, MELP. Very successful programme and very good at helping young people to develop their business ideas. And my colleague Maria de Silva, who I'm about to introduce, has been leading that project for several years now, and it's one of our golden projects, one that we're very, very proud of indeed. Maria.
Hi everyone. My name is Maria de Silva and I coordinate the Markets and Enterprise Business Startup Programme. It's also known as MELP out there. Yes, so the programme supports 18 to 25-year-olds who have a business idea and want to launch a business, and we use the kind donation of Portobello Market's team who donate their store to young people for 6 months rent-free to support them into their startup mode. It's been a very successful programme, as Brendan has said, and we've in the past attracted high-profile entrepreneurs and business people who have come onto the programme and mentored young people. People like Atkinson, who started locally in the area. She's offered her support and given a whole day at her headquarters, giving workshops on marketing and online strategies and the process of selling and all that sort of stuff. They're still very excited. I think we might be having Levi Roots as a business mentor this year, coming in and supporting those young people and hearing, the startup story that he has. He's all of a sudden become very successful, but there's been many years of hard graft, and I think that's what Portobello Market is really about. It's about the hard graft. Lots of people come onto the market every week, day in, day out, and put in that hard work, but that's what makes Portobello very unique and very successful. Emily, who's here beside me, she is the 2011 Market Enterprise Launchpad winner, or one of the winners, and what's wonderful about Emily, she started off, well, she's an artist, she's just a creative, but she's got that relationship with the markets team now, and since 2011 has sort of dipped in and out of the market, trading various goods and the creative pieces that she makes. So I'll hand over to Emily.
Thank you. Hello. For me, I sold my art on Portobello for 6 months. I was very lucky, very lucky to not only win, but just do the course itself. You met so many people and it enabled you to create your dream into a full reality. And before, with my artwork, I used to do canvases. It was called Find the Girl on the Swing, and I'd create all sorts of scenes and kind of like a Where's Wally, and put a little girl there that you had to find. And I would just literally sit at home just drawing, and it would always just be something fun that I was doing for myself. And then suddenly you're given a table and you're given a day and you can just fully sell your artwork, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And I get very nervous, as you can tell, when speaking to people, and even before I did MELP, I found it very hard to talk about my own work, and it just built up my confidence endlessly. It was absolutely incredible, and I would not be here today if it wasn't for MELP. And even if I didn't win, those different courses that we had, meeting all sorts of different people, meeting Kath Kitson, and loads of people constantly cocooning you, telling you can do it all the time, constantly saying this is something that can actually happen. I just found absolutely phenomenal, and so I have huge thanks for MELP and Portobello Road. And I'm here today. I haven't been here for about 6 months, And I'm back here today. I'm with my sister and we're selling jewellery and different things. And just when you walk down the market, everyone is happy to be here. Every single stallholder has got their own little story and their gift and something to give. And there's spaces here which is ridiculous. There are spaces all around the arts and crafts section, and it's mad because people should be here. This should be absolutely full to the brim, and it's not. And I feel like in terms of Melt, people should know about it. People should know that there is a course that even if you don't win, you'll learn so much. So many people that I still talk to that didn't win on my year are doing it now because they had that confidence. And I think people need to know that there are things like Melt out there which enable you to have your stall, enable you to get your business out there and become an entrepreneur. And so, yeah, I have huge thanks to Portobello Road and Melp and everyone here. And, yeah. So I'm now going to pass over to Simon Hardy, I believe, who's going to talk about people of Portobello.
Okay, Simon. Hi. If you could talk about the People of Portobello project, and I believe you've got some traders with you, and we'll go from there.
Sure, okay, so People of Portobello is a lifestyle project to capture the culture and the community of Portobello Road. So I'm a local resident. I'm fortunate enough I travel a lot, but I actually live in Portobello and I love Portobello because of the harmonious diversity it has. There's very few places in the world that have such a wide range of characters and backgrounds and cultures in one small, few square mile radius. So we really love the area for that reason, and we want to capture that, and that's the first reason we do what we do. The second reason we do what we do is trying to preserve something great. You know, change is part of life. Things always change, but you have to change with respect to the culture, the heritage, the legacy of what the area is, and with respect to that legacy. So that's the second purpose of what we're doing. We don't actually do any speeches or interviews normally. We capture the stories of the local community, whether they be residents, traders, market stall owners or small business owners, because fundamentally we want to promote what they do. As a consumer, as a resident, it's very easy to fall into the trap of laziness and convenience, when actually we should always try and embrace what's new, embrace what's different, and expose ourselves to new experiences. So really we want to tell the stories of people that offer us those fantastic opportunities. As part of that, we now have a few market stall traders here with us now, so I'm going to introduce Henry here from Surplus Clothing, who has a stall just around the corner from here.
Hi, my name's Henry. I've got a small brand called Surplus. I buy the surplus fabric from shirt makers and factories and make them into clothes. It started when I left university about 4.5 years ago, and I saw the rolls of fabric underneath the shirt maker's cutting table, and I asked what they're used for, and they said they were just, the excess, and that people occasionally come in and buy them all off them. So I thought, well, I could start buying that and making it into boxer shorts. So I sold the boxer shorts on the market for about a year, and because the quality of fabric is so exceptional, it's unusual. You wouldn't normally get that kind of fabric to be made into boxer shorts. And because of the name and the pun, it got a bit of exposure. And things started to take off online, and I was able to grow into other products. Now we make a collection of men's clothing, mostly like niche products. So I wouldn't try and make loads of t-shirts, because trying to compete with the other bigger brands on t-shirts is very hard. But if you pick something that's quite niche, like a Nehru jacket or a double-breasted waistcoat, you can kind of hone out your little market, and the word starts to spread, and now people come to the market and buy these specific products off us. We have an office in Bethnal Green and a small studio, which we've kind of turned into a shop, and we do Portobello every Saturday. The brilliant thing about it is, A, it's kind of affordable. So for the day we can pay small rent and get exposure to a high footfall of the right demographic. I think that I make more sales and more exposure being on the street than I would do if I was on a shop, and it's obviously significantly cheaper. We roll out the cart out of the back of our van and set it up, and it looks like a shop. We carry enough stock to be a shop, so it's like my little shop. And we've been doing it for about 4 years. Portobello is a really brilliant place. It's nice to be amongst lots of different stallholders, people selling food, which brings me nicely over to Nick, who sells paella, and is going to tell you a bit about it.
Good stuff. Thanks, Henry. I'll see what I can do to follow that. My name is Nick. I'm a South African living in London, which is about the only place in the world that a Jewish South African kid can make Spanish food and get away with it, and which I think really encompasses the whole feeling of Portobello and Golborne, is you can do whatever you want no matter who you are and where you come from. And I've been making paella and other Spanish food for 10 years. I started in Golborne Road in 2004. Golborne Road is phenomenal. It's one of those places that is kind of set in time, and we were right in the middle there. And then 2 years later, we got offered to move to Portobello Road, which is, I would hesitate to say it's a bit less soulful, but it's much better for my pocket. It's a much busier market for us. And we make traditional Spanish paella. We make it from scratch, live in front of everybody. We laugh, we joke, we don't really take life too seriously. I like to think our food is very good. We have hundreds of happy customers every day who tell us our food is very good. We have a lot of Spaniards who come round and initially are very skeptical at how a South African can be selling their national dish, and then eventually they come back and then they try it and they go, oh wow, that's really good. Amazing, you know. I couldn't think of anything else I'd rather do for a living. I'm probably unemployable now anyway. I used to work in IT, and now I'm in the streets. I'm in a t-shirt, I'm wearing shorts. How many people can say they do this for a job and really love it? I think our team as well really encompasses everything that is good about this area, about Notting Hill. We're South African, we're Spanish, we're Jamaican, we're Irish, we're Greek. It's pretty much the whole of Notting Hill is working on my stall at one point or another. And we're serving a wide variety of customers. You can probably hear us. We're a little bit further up the road from where we are screaming and shouting and playing music, obviously licensed, clearly. I'd like to invite you all to come down and try it sometime. Try street food anywhere you are in Portobello Road. It's mostly very good. You're always speaking to the owner. That's the other nice thing about working in a local market, is invariably the owner of the stall is around there. It's not like it's not going to knock any sort of other markets around, but you know that the owner is on the stall and that the personal pride is being put into it. We're going to move you away from markets now over to Matthew, who's going to tell you all about what he does.
Hello, how's it going? My name's Matthew and I'm the founder of Teardusk, and Teardusk is an arts organisation based in Kensington Creates, and what we do, we produce digital content which brings the community together, and we also empower the next generation of creators, which is the young people from the area. Our mission is to get more people involved with the borough and with the resources available, so there's the opportunity to get your own market stalls. We've actually got people from the primary schools and the secondary schools on the markets, and it's been a beautiful experience because I had my first market experience at Portobello, and it was almost healthy competition. We had the kids and they were actually selling more than me. So we gave them these resources and actually motivating everyone as a community. And we're going to pass on to Mr. Tompkins, and he's from Sion-Manning School.
Yes, we're just here to sell off stuff that the kids have made, and we're going to give the money to the charities that they've chosen, which is Cathode and the Nepal earthquake. And we just basically we're a local school, a Catholic girls' school. We love working there, the kids love being there, and we just want to show that we're part of the community, and we just want to show our face. This is Yasmin, she's in year 8, she's 13. Oh.
Hello, my name is Yasmin. I volunteered on a Saturday to work at Portobello Market on a stall that our school has been working on for the past few weeks. I think it's a privilege because I've grown up in this area, now I'm part of it, and it's really nice to help out a really good cause. This is my friend Imogen.
Hi Imogen, I made some of the stuff at the stall and pass over to Collin.
Right, we're going to pass over to Collin, who's from the Portobello Business Centre. You don't have to hold it really high.
No.
And he's going to talk about some of the work that they're doing locally.
Yes. Well, good morning. My name is Collin Rutt from the Portobello Business Centre, and our role in life, apart from anything else, is to encourage people to start their own business within the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea. We've had a long list of successes in the past, and we hope to have many more in the future. The most important business I think we've been associated with was Innocence. We all know what a contribution they made to the local economy, and before they first started we were in fact associated with helping them assist in their start-up process, and now of course it went on to success, for which they've now sold their business I think to Coca-Cola. But apart from that, we've had a number of so-called candidates who have been very interested in having a stall. In fact, one particular woman, who in fact runs a very successful jewellery business, is now running her business in Hong Kong, which is quite exceptional. It's a most successful business called Neen Jewellery. So if you have a chance to look at the World Wide Web, you'll see her details on the web page. Apart from that, we get usually about 20 to 30 applicants coming through our offices throughout the week, all of whom, or many of whom, are in fact asking for advice on starting a business. It may range from dog walking to fashion, design and architecture, apart from many other activities that people want to start. This is the age of entrepreneurship, and I think that Portobello Business Centre is playing a major part in terms of encouraging people to start their own business, and that's what my role in life is. So thank you very much indeed.
Brilliant.
Is that right?
So that's fantastic. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Collin.
Right.
And I think that kind of wraps it up, guys, because I'm certainly not going to talk for long. So thanks for joining us in Portobello, either physically or digitally. And remember, Small Business Saturday is on the 5th of December this year, and Love Your Local Market is going to be celebrated for the next 2 weeks until the 27th of May. We're also joined by 16 countries who are celebrating until the 30th of May. So use the hashtag LYLM 2015 and find out about a local market near you. Please support it and support small businesses.